Okay, we've got an oil leak here at the valve cover. As you can see, it's been leaking down on the exhaust manifold and the head, and it's leaking back toward the back there, along the back of the engine and transmission. This one was doing the most leaking. As you can see, what all's got to be taken off to get this valve cover off. Which this was the side, I didn't think the other side was leaking until I looked at it. It wasn't leaking behind the engine, but then I come over here. I don't know if it's going to pick up with that light, but and you see it down there. The light just don't shine on it because there we go. There's that oil along the valve cover. If you'll notice that plug wire, if I can get it focused, is wet along the top. But these could have been snugged up a little bit years ago and probably kept it from leaking. But anyway, we got to pull this top hose off here. See, drain the coolant, take that hose off. These hoses here have got to come off, plus that coil pack that's mounted to the top of it right here. So we got to take that off. So what we're going to do before we start pulling all this off, and then we've got the fan. If you can see the crack down in there, we've got to pull that fan off and replace it because the fan is cracked all the way around. All the way around it's cracked. It's a good thing we caught it because that thing could have caused some damage. So we're going to go ahead and start stripping this down. We got to gravity bleed the slave and master cylinder on the clutch. We're going to replace this brake line because it's pulling to one side, and this brake line here may be like the other one was on the other side. Got a restriction in the line because the rotors are new. This caliper on this side is new. They're about a year old, but the other caliper's not. But we're going to try this brake line since it is rotten. We're going to replace that. May have to replace the caliper on the other side anyway. And we're going to start clearing everything out of the way to pull these valve covers off of here, because that's going to be a really nice job. I guess I'm going to have to loosen the belt up, take this AC compressor off. We got a flexible hose there, and maybe I can pull it up here to the front out of the way. Alright, so we might as well get started on this.